You were told design was a craft, something you earned slowly, line by line, project by project, rejection by rejection. You believed the years were the point, the late nights, the client notes, the 10th revision on a logo nobody would remember. You called it paying dues. You didn't know you were also building a target. Somewhere, a system was watching millions of images like yours, learning what you took a decade to learn in a weekend. It didn't need sleep. It didn't need approval. It didn't need to believe in itself. This is how it quietly began. Phase 1. The promise. Someone tells you design is a safe bet. Creativity can't be automated, they say. You believe them, why wouldn't you? You enroll, you buy the software, you watch the tutorials. Every stroke of the pen tool feels like proof you're becoming someone. You tell people what you're studying and they nod, impressed. Design sounds like a future, a stable one. You start collecting inspiration, saving folders, following studios you admire. You don't know yet how much of this admiration will later feel naive. Right now, it just feels like momentum. You finish your first real project. Ugly, amateur, yours. You feel something click, something like purpose. Nobody mentions the machines yet. Nobody is worried yet. The promise still feels whole, untouched, reasonable. You keep going because it feels like the sensible thing to do.
Phase 2, the grind. You learn the years matter more than the talent. Design isn't one skill, it's 100 small ones stacked. Typography, spacing, color theory, client psychology. You start understanding why some things feel right and others don't. This understanding took time, real time, painful time. You compare yourself to designers 10 years ahead of you. You tell yourself, I'll get there. You take on small jobs, underpaid ones. You justify it as building a portfolio. Everyone around you says the same thing. You start believing struggle is the toll you pay for mastery. Nobody questions whether the toll itself might become irrelevant. You keep refining, keep sharpening, keep comparing. Somewhere, quietly, a tool is being trained on portfolios exactly like yours. Nobody mentions that yet either. You're too busy grinding to notice the ground shifting. Phase 3, the first signal. Someone shares a link in your group chat. An AI generated a full brand identity in seconds. You laugh. It looks generic, soulless. It'll never replace real design, you say. Others agree. Comfort spreads fast in numbers. You go back to your sketches a little too quickly. A tiny unease sits somewhere you don't examine. You tell yourself the tool is a toy, nothing more. You keep taking jobs, keep improving, keep believing in the timeline you built. The tool keeps improving too, but silently, constantly. No one is watching its curve the way you're watching your own progress. You measure yourself against people. It's measuring against everyone. The gap starts closing before you're aware there's a race. You don't panic. Why would you? The signal was small, easy to dismiss. Dismissing it felt like confidence. It wasn't.
Phase 4, the adjustment. Clients start asking new questions. Can you do this faster? Can you match this AI mock-up I made? You notice the tone has changed, subtly. You start using the tool yourself just to keep up. You tell yourself it's a shortcut, not a replacement. You use it for first drafts, rough ideas, nothing serious. It saves you hours you didn't know you were wasting. Part of you feels relief. Part of you feels replaced already, just a little. You don't say this out loud. You adjust your pricing, quietly, downward. You adjust your expectations, quietly, downward. You tell yourself this is normal evolution. Every craft evolves, you say. You almost believe it. The adjustment feels small in the moment. It rarely does until it isn't. Phase 5, the comparison. You start noticing your work beside its work. The AI's version took 10 seconds. Yours took 10 hours. The client can't always tell the difference. Sometimes they prefer the 10-second version. You tell yourself taste will always win. You tell yourself experience will always show. Some days you're right. Other days you're not sure anymore.
You start second-guessing decisions you used to make instinctively. You open old projects, work you were proud of. You wonder if you'd still be proud today. The comparison isn't loud, it's constant. It hums quietly under every new brief. You stop mentioning the AI to other designers. Everyone's doing the same silent math. Nobody wants to say the number out loud.
Phase 6, the redefinition. You start calling yourself something new. Not a designer, a creative director. Not someone who builds, someone who curates. You tell yourself this is growth, higher level thinking, strategic value. Some of it is true. Some of it is a title change disguised as progress. You spend more time prompting, less time drawing. You spend more time editing, less time creating. The tool does the labor, you do the taste. You tell yourself taste is the part that matters. You're not entirely wrong, but you notice the years you spent building technical skill aren't required the way they used to be. You don't mourn this loudly, you just quietly stop mentioning how long it took you to learn. It doesn't feel like an achievement to bring up anymore. Phase 7, the erosion. Younger people enter the field differently now. They skip the years you spent. They start where you took a decade to arrive. You watch this happen without protest. Protest feels pointless, undignified. You tell yourself, experience still counts for something. Most days, you're right. Some days, a 19-year-old with good instincts and a good prompt outproduces you. You feel something you don't say out loud. Not anger, something quieter. A kind of professional grief. You keep working, keep adapting, keep telling yourself you're still needed. You are, just differently, less certainly. The craft you fell in love with isn't gone. It's just no longer scarce. And scarcity was part of what made it valuable. Phase 8, the system. You now live inside tools you didn't choose. Every platform update changes how you work. Every new model release resets the baseline. You're not designing anymore in the way you once imagined. You're operating inside a system that designs alongside you. You follow its updates the way you once followed design trends. You optimize for what the system rewards: speed, volume, output. You tell yourself you're still the one making decisions. Mostly you are, but the decisions have narrowed. The room to be slow, to be wrong, to be human about it has narrowed too. You don't remember exactly when this became normal. It just did. One update at a time. Phase 9, the realization. One night you scroll back through your early work, the ugly first project, the proud amateur one. You remember how long it took you to make it. You remember believing that time was the investment. You open the AI tool. You type a similar brief. 10 seconds later, something better sits on your screen. You sit with that for a while. Not devastated, not surprised really, just aware. Aware of how much of your identity was built on scarcity. Aware of how much of your pride was built on difficulty. Neither of those things protected you the way you assumed they would. You don't cry about it. You just understand something you didn't before. The years weren't wasted, but they weren't the moat you thought they were either. Phase 10, the recognition. You keep working. You still love parts of it, but you see the shape of it differently now. You see other fields watching design the way design once watched itself. Writers, coders, analysts, editors, all learning the same quiet lesson at different speeds. Mastery used to be a wall. Now it's a head start, measured in months, not decades. You don't know what comes next for you. You don't know what comes next for anyone. You just know the promise you were given wasn't false. It was just temporary. And nobody tells you that part at the beginning. They let you find out on your own, the way everyone before you did, the way everyone after you will. The cycle continues.